boys and girls, how are you? How's the weather like today? Today it's cloudy. What's the weather behind your window? Okay, let's start our lesson. Today we will talk about how to say, to ask question do or does have to. Okay, let's remember. The word must is a different way of saying have to. And we use must and have to talk about things that are very important. What is it important to do? For example, I have to come to school at 8 o'clock in the morning. I have to leave school at 4 o'clock in the evening. Okay, let's continue. You know this. I have to, you have to, we have to, and they have to. But he, she, it has to. For example, I have to come to school every day. He has to come to school every day. You have to do homework every day. She has to do homework every day. They have to do homework or they have to come to school. Okay, I have, he, she, it has to. Remember this. And example, I have to do homework every day. He has to do homework every day. Have to, has to. Next, do I have to? Have to make a question. Do I have to? Do I have to? Do you have to? Repeat after me. Do I have to? Do you have to? Do we have to? Do they have to? And does he have to? Does she have to? Does it have to? What changed? Do, does. Do, does. You, I, you, we, they do. He, she, it does. Does he have to? Okay, now let's see the example. Question. Do I have to do homework every day? Do you have to do homework every day? Do they have to do homework every day? Does he have to do homework every day? The same. Have to the same, but do for I, you, we, they, does for he, she, it. Does she have to do homework every day? Now, how to answer if it is not important to do, For example, question. Do we have to do homework every day? Do we have to do homework every day? No, we don't have to do homework every day. Now, does he have to do homework every day? No, he doesn't have to do homework every day. Again, do, does, but with not. Don't means do not, doesn't, short for does not. So, I don't have to do homework every day. She doesn't have to do homework every day. Example. I don't have to do homework every day. They don't have to do homework every day. She doesn't have to do homework every day. Here, what is the difference? Don't, doesn't. In question, in question. Do, does. Don't, doesn't. Now let's practice. Open your notebooks. Open your notebooks and write what Anne, this is a girl's name, what Anne has to do and doesn't have to do in the office. Has to do, doesn't have to do. Let's see, what do we have here? Anne, let's read. Anne, sort out the morning post, type letters, answer the phone, clean the office, fill in reports, lock up the office. And here, look, here is a tick. It means yes, she has to do. She has to do. And cross means not. She doesn't have to do. Example 1. Anne has to sort out the morning post. You just have to write has to or doesn't have to. So if it is tick, we are writing Anne has to sort out the morning post. Now cross. Now cross. Cross. It means not. Here you will write in your notebook. In your notebook. So again, Anne, type letters. Type letters. So Anne doesn't have to type letters. Let's write in your notebook. Let's write in your notebook. Number 2. And she doesn't have to. Doesn't have to what? Type letters. And doesn't have to type letters. Doesn't have to. Doesn't have to. 2. The same. And the same girl. And now here, answer the phone. Yes or no? Yes, so she has to. Write in and has to. Has to. Has to. Answer the phone. Answer the phone. Answer the phone. And has to answer the phone. Has to. Here is tick, here was cross. Look again. And doesn't have to type letters. Writing in your notebooks. 2. And has to answer the phone. Number 3. Number 3. Clean the office. Clean the office. Yes or no? No. So, and, you say now, and has to or doesn't have to. And doesn't have to clean the office. Writing in your notebooks, and doesn't have to clean the office. And doesn't have to clean the office. And doesn't have to clean the office. Next, fill in reports. Fill in reports. It means yes and has to fill in reports. Writing and has to fill in reports. Has to fill in reports. Next and the last, it will be no. So Anne doesn't have to lock up the office. Anne doesn't have to lock up the office. Writing in your notebooks. Anne doesn't have to. Anne has to. Doesn't have to. Has to. Doesn't have to. And has to. Finishing this activity, now we are writing about Anne, about the girl Anne, and after we will write about yourself, what you have to do and what you don't have to do. Now answer the question. Does Anne have to type letters? Does Anne have to type letters? No, Anne doesn't have to type letters. Now, does Anne have to answer the phone? Does Anne have to answer the phone? Yes, Anne has to answer the phone. Now you make question number 3. Number 4. Clean the office. Does Anne, what will be question? Clean the office. Does Anne have to clean the office? Does Anne have to clean the office? Yes, Anne has to clean the office. Anne, she has to. No, Anne doesn't have to clean the office. Here does, have to, doesn't have to. Write one example for question. Here is question. Does Anne have to clean the office? Anne doesn't have to clean the office. Continue now. Write about yourself. You. And you should put a tick. Yes. And cross if it is not. For example, you get up early at weekends. No. Do you have to wake up early at weekends? No, I don't have to get up early at weekends. Now let's write. Again, get up early at weekends. So, I don't, writing in your notebooks, I don't have to wake up early. I don't have to wake up at weekends. I don't have to wake up. I don't have to wake up. 2. Visit my grandparents on Saturdays. Do you have to visit your grandparents on Saturdays, on Sundays? Yes, for example, yes, I have to visit my grandparents on Saturdays. Or, no, I don't have to visit my parents on Saturdays. Writing. Use I don't have to for cross, and I have to for tick. If no, cross. If no, cross. If tick, yes. Don't have or have to. Don't have to or have to. Next, do housework every day. Do you have to do housework every day? Do you have to do housework every day? For example, yes, I have to do housework every day, or I don't have to do housework every day. Writing in your notebooks. Next, help mother wash up. Help mother wash up. Do you have to help mother wash up? Yes, I have to help mother wash up. Or, I don't have to help mother wash up. Next, take exams this year. Do you have to take exams this year? I have to take exams this year. Or I don't have to take exams this year. Writing in your notebooks. And the last, study hard. Do you have to study hard? Yes, I have to study hard. Yes, I have to study hard. Writing in your notebooks. As a homework, you should finish activity 1 about N and second part about you. Writing in your notebook, and you should write 5 questions. 5 questions. Write 5 questions. Write 5 questions. Use like this. 2, 3, 4, 5. With do, does, and do. For example, do you have to? Let's open our question. For example, do you have to do homework? Do you have to do homework? Does he, she, for example, does he, what will be next? Have or has? What will be next? Does he have or does he has to do something? It will be, does he have to, and your answer, your question. Make 5 questions using do you have to or does he or does she have to. This will be your homework. For now, that's all. Thank you so much. See you.